Hello, everyone. It's your host, Pilar, and welcome to Pal Talks. I'm with
Rivan.
So, Rivan, what is it that you do?
I make music. I make rap music.
What got you into making rap music?
I first started doing poetry in high school, but I've been listening to rap music my whole life, so I quickly transitioned from doing poetry into just making rap music.
Yeah. Poetry? What were you writing?
I was writing really conscious, woke, high school, corny poetry. Trying to find my style, for sure.
What was the moment where you realized, oh wait, I can turn this into music, I can blend this with another love of mine?
When I realized that the only type of poetry I was writing was just rhyming poetry, pretty much.
So it really was like a hi, then bye. Obviously,
yes, a lot of AABB style writing.
Okay, do you remember the first song that you wrote?
The first song that I wrote to completion, I believe, was a song I have called Morning Cartoons. There may still be a version of that existing on the internet somewhere.
And
but don't look that up if you want to.
But if we were to ask a little more about it.
Hopefully it is gone. Hopefully it is no longer on the internet.
Can you walk me through your process of developing your skills?
I mean, just practice. I've been making music for about 5-ish years now. Definitely discovered my voice just practicing in the studio. Performing helps a lot. And then you just have to write a lot, pretty much, to get better at it.
And what were things outside of, writing and performing that captured you and helped you grow into the person that you are right now?
Watching others do their crafts. I mean, I've learned a lot from watching Tyler, the Creator, is my favorite performer, hands down. So I've had the privilege of seeing him, I think, 4 times now.
Oh, you lucky duck.
Yeah.
Oh, I've only seen him once, and when I say I need to go back, but...
Well, it's also amazing because, he evolves, every time that he drops an album, it's a new persona, a new sort of sound. So I've gotten to see him at different stages in his life and how he performs, differently every time. So every time I see him, and I also watch his performances online, just to try and pull inspiration from those. Vince Staples is also a really cool performer.
Did you watch his show?
I did, yeah.
What'd you think?
I wish there was some more character development, just because it was so short, but I thought what he did with the small amount of time that he had was really cool.
And if you were to have your own show, what would it be like?
I really love, Atlanta is one of my favorites. I love Master of None. Have you seen that show?
Oh, that's Aziz Ansari's
Yeah.
show. I haven't seen it, but I do know it.
It's really good. And then there's this other dude, Rami, that has a show in the same style.
So have you seen Mo?
I haven't.
Oh, you need to see Mo.
I started the first 5 minutes and then got distracted, but it seemed also promising. Just the transition, since I'm starting with music, naturally, if I had my own show, it would be Rivan, character-based, around me, and I'd exaggerate parts of my life, But.
Oh, I love it. And this is, I feel the most important question I might ask today.
Yeah.
What would your character outfit be? In cartoons they have their standard fit. What would yours be?
I've been going back and forth between thinking I need to have a distinct look versus just let me try and throw fits on every single day. But it would be a lot easier to just stay to one outfit. I kind of just do a variation of wearing what I'm wearing right now, which is just
walk us through the fit check.
I got some Diodoras on. Shout out to Diodora, they hooked me up. Some big ass Carhartts or some Dickies, some worker pants, and then a baggy ass sweatshirt. Or if not the sweatshirt, then I usually have a graphic tee with a long sleeve under it. Some variation of that. But if I literally had to do one look of that, it would probably just be, whatever someone in the Boondocks would wear. I kind of just steal what Riley wears from Boondocks. That's been my luck.
That's your fit inspo?
The braids, the fucking cornrows, When the hair is out, I'm giving Huey. When the cornrows are in, I'm giving Riley for sure.
You see, so this is walking Boondocks, depends on the hair. We've talked a little about sound. What is Rivan's sound for those that don't know yet?
Well, right now, my sound is very boom bap, 90s inspired. I take a lot of inspiration from East Coast rap. I grew up listening to Tribe Called Quest. That inspired me a ton. Have been getting sort of into my J Dilla Farside bag recently. I just dropped a song that's very common B, synthy, warm, West Coast tones, but overall it's very East Coast inspired old school hip hop, yeah, with a twist.
Wait, what is the twist?
I mean, my producers are some of the best producers out there, so they definitely throw some more modern twists on it. And then flows, I'd say there's some more modern flows that are on old school vibes.
And you mentioned a new song. Tell us about it.
I just dropped a song called Lemonade. I'm very, very proud of it. It's one of my favorite songs I've made to date. I shot and edited the whole music video by myself, which was very fun. I did it very like improv too. I would just like go out if there was like a cool, I don't know. That's my favorite part of New York, is like you can kind of just go outside and find a dope music video scene anywhere you are. Like I could film like a whole little music video in this library, honestly.
Libraries. It might happen.
It might happen, who knows?
So walk us through your inspiration, how the song Lemonade came to be.
That is produced by my homie Cam Barnes, insanely talented producer. He was just playing me beats like one of the first times that we linked up, and he played the beat to that song and it instantly struck a chord with me. It's very, very warm tone, so it reminded me of a brief period of time I was living in California when I was a little kid. So I took that chance to open up on the song. Is very like nostalgia, melancholy vibes, like missing being a kid, coming to terms with growing up. So I open up on the song, and I just think it pairs really well with the beat. So
Beautiful.
I don't know, it was just easy, came out naturally.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
And I have to know, what is one of the most vivid childhood memories that you have? Good, bad, otherwise embarrassing. What is like, it just always like, you'll just be literally just sitting and be like, wow, that happened.
I'd say, keeping it California related, there was one time where it was in the spring, I believe, where you could still go to the beach because it was California, but it was like cold as hell. But I was at the beach. I was about 6 years old, and I was at the beach with my mom and her friends, and my mom's friend offered me a muffin. She was like, "Do you want a muffin?" I said, "No, thank you." And I put my hands in my swim trunks, and then I'm walking away, and then I look up, and I see all these seagulls. They start circling around me, and then all of a sudden they start diving at me. I'm like, "What the hell is going on?" And I'm like geeking out. I'm running as fast as I can. They're like nipping on my heels almost, and I'm running into the freezing cold water, and I'm yelling to my mom. I'm like, Mom, help me. But she's so far away, she just thinks that I'm like having a fun little time. You know what I mean? She's like laughing at me. And then a dude walks by her and like gives her like a mug, you know what I mean? Like, you're a terrible mother, you know? And then she's like looks closer and realizes like I'm freaking out. I'm running towards her, and I dive under her like low ass beach chair. And then ever since then, it's just been like, seagulls are ops, yo. Like, I do not like seagull. I'd throw hands with a seagull if given the opportunity. Yeah.
Seagull, stay off his block.
Off my
He'll
block.
come for you.
For real.
Oh my gosh! Wait,
It's
so
also-
are you afraid of them, or literally just like you're just ready to go when you see them?
I mean, through like intense therapy and like, you know, coming to grips with the reality, like I've overcome my fear of seagulls. Like now it's just literally it's on site. Like I'll conquer any seagull in a ring, 1-on-1, for sure.
I'm glad that I'm not a seagull. And I have to know, will there be a song about that experience or about seagulls as a whole?
Diss tracks coming soon, yeah. Probably on the Magnum Opus album or whatever. For sure.
I'm ready. I'm excited. Also, I have to say, like, I saw Lemonade live. I'm doubling back because that's how my mind works.
Yeah.
Stellar.
Thank you.
And you're it's authentic. It's fun. You're so good with the crowd. So, like, everyone in New York, you better check them out. I have to know, what are we looking for in the future? Like, what's in the near future for Rivan?
I'm definitely like trying to stay on top of doing shows. That's been a big new part of this year. I have a lot of experience hosting and setting up shows and doing all the curation around that, including the graphic design and the booking and yada yada yada. But I'm trying to stay on top of that a lot, just because it's very community building, and then I'm also able to establish relationships really quick with artists that I'm a fan of, and I'm hoping to just keep building it from there. Down the line, I'd say like you can expect maybe some more house party vibes. You can catch me live maybe on a rooftop, maybe in a basement, and then the next week on a big stage. Who knows?
Versatility.
I think that my sound moving forward, I will definitely. I mean, boom bap is like where my heart lies, but some of the stuff I've been working on more recently is very drum and bass, jungle, house inspired. So some fun dance music for this summer, for sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're outside.
We are outside.
We are outside.
We outside.
And
We
I
are
have to
outside.
know, before we go outside,
Yeah.
are there any closing final statements that you have for the lovely viewers of Pal Talk?
Follow me on everything. Rivan, Rivan. I don't know. Call your mom. Check in on her. Tell her you love her.
Even if she doesn't save you when the seagulls are attacking you at first.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she still cares, you know.
Yeah.
Deep down.
Deep down.
And she's apologized for it since then.
Okay, good.
And your mom has probably done you dirt at one point in your childhood, but she still loves you. And let her know that you love her.
Well, that's been beautiful. Thank you so much for sitting
you for
down with
having
me. Also, people, check out libraries. They're fun. And, like,
Yeah.
there are books behind us. Like, whoa.
Yeah. I'm probably
Reading?
not going to read a single one of them, but the knowledge, like, just naturally.
Like, I feel like I'm learning about Lee C. Cobb.
Yes.
And Lee J. Cobb. Oh,
Yeah.
that was bad. Thanks for watching.